Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. It is a chilly January morning. I'm your guide to the Magic, former cast member, and this is where I used to call home for almost 12 years. I'm so excited to tour you around today to look for all those hidden Mickeys and other fun things. But not only will I be doing that today, because this was my home, I'll share some fun facts about my time as an entertainment cast member here at the Magic Kingdom. My day with a virtual queue here, and so I'm going to actually head to the train and storybook service. I guess to start our journey back at the front of the park. Instead of battling the crowds by Space Mountain, we're going to go the back way. So let me show you that as we make our way to the front and we get our journey. So as you're exiting Tron, if you continue straight, you're going to head to Space Mountain and Tomorrowland. But if you want to head to Storybook Circus and bypass the craziness, there's a little path this way, and I'm going to take that as we head to the train station.
Safety, stay seated and on board the train. I will let you know when it's safe to exit.
Welcome to Main Street, USA.
As we arrive into this station, please remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop, and then listen for me to say the words "all clear." Once again, friends, for your safety, please remain seated and on board the train. I will let you know when it is safe to exit.
So getting off the train station, there's actually a positional Mickey. So let me turn around and show you. On the curb, if you just take a few steps down and keep looking up, you can see the circles in the ceiling. Let me get out of the sun here. And you can see how they would form the Mickey. A little bit spread out. That is what they refer to as a positional hidden Mickey. So much history here in the Magic Kingdom. Even in the windows, there's lots of things I could point out, but today we're just going to focus on hidden Mickeys. All the history and what you would find in the windows above Main Street, I'll touch on another time. Let's get started and see what we can find as we go up Main Street. There should be some here up Main Street. Let's start at the Emporium, which is Magic Kingdom's largest store. Take time to look at the windows coming up Main Street, which is on the side of the Emporium. They're just beautiful. But if you stop here at the Aladdin window, you can see in the very front, there are windows that maybe look like they're hidden Mickeys, but if you look right in between, the one in the back, right there is the actual hidden Mickey. Some changes that happen with like curvage and stuff like that. Some hidden Mickeys no longer exist. I even checked in the confectionery because there used to be one in there as well, and the cast record confirmed that when they remodeled in there, they didn't do any hidden Mickeys, which is kind of a bummer. In the middle of Main Street, where it used to be a side street, like on this side of Main Street, it's now connecting part of the store, but at the very, very top, you're gonna have to use something to zoom in. You see the center. The head is the decorated area, and then if you look for the ears, it's the round green paneled spots. So those are the ears, and right in the center, the more decorative part is the head. There should be one over here by the fashion and apparel section, so let's see what we can find. Well, unfortunately, the sign is no longer there that had the hidden Mickeys at the store. I wanted to quick point out this really cool door that has been here for a really long time on Main Street. It's the casting agency. So if you dream of being a cast member, or if you know someone who's become one, this is a fantastic spot to take a photo. And while it's not quite a hidden Mickey, we do have one right here. But yeah, just wanted to point this out. On the left side as you're heading up to the castle, this fantastic photo opportunity for the casting agency door. Well, I have struck out in my other locations that there should have been hidden Mickeys. They are no longer there. Let me know in the comments if you've got some good ones on Main Street that I did not find. We're gonna head on our way to Adventureland, and first stop at Crystal Palace to see if that one is still there. Just a little tip, the guest experience teams that are found with the blue umbrellas, those are your friends when you come here to Disney. They can answer any question you have, or if you have issues with the app, that's where you want to go. All right, let's see if we can find a hidden Mickey here. So in the middle section on the roof is a tower, and the middle shapes form the ears of Mickey. Crazy, in all my years of coming to Disney, I have yet to eat at Crystal Palace. Let me know in the comments if this is one of the places that you like to visit when you come to the Magic Kingdom. We're gonna make our way around the park, starting left in Adventureland. As soon as you enter Adventureland, there's actually, it's not really a hidden Mickey, but it's a hidden place. One that many people don't go to unless you're really lucky and have deep pockets. But this is the entrance to Club 33. I've been through many of the doors here that lead to the utility doors below, but that's one door I have not been through here at the Magic Kingdom. It's on my bucket list. I'm happy to be a friend of someone if they want to take me. But yeah, that's definitely something I would love to experience someday, is Club 33. Now, like I said, it doesn't have to be a hidden Mickey, but I like finding things that are hidden within things in the area. So just before you reach Swiss Family Treehouse, there's some seating area, and you've got just little images of stick figures, and then over here there's a fish. So all tying into what they've created here in the Swiss Family Treehouse. I haven't been up there in a long time either. I don't know if there's a hidden Mickey up there. Let me know in the comments if you know if there is. I'm gonna bypass the treehouse and head towards the flying carpets to see if there are a couple of hidden Mickeys still located over here. There are things within the ground themselves. You can see this necklace here. We are on the lookout for some gems in the shape of a hidden Mickey. Here's another new bracelet. I've been told it's by a pole, over here. I'm not seeing it yet, but let me take a look around to see if I can locate it. So the lovely cast member Ryan right there helped me because I just couldn't find it. But honestly, I walked right over it. I showed you this necklace right here. And if I had stepped just a little bit before it, there's the hidden Mickey. All right, let's leave Agrabah and check out the Jungle Cruise and see if there is one just on the outside of the attraction itself. It is busy today. Well, from what I recall, the sign did get redone and there used to be something by the J. That is no longer there. So, let's see what else we can find, maybe towards Pirates. Wow, you know it's a busy day when Pirates line is queued all the way out here. This also has gone through some changes, so I'm not feeling super excited about my odds of finding this particular hidden Mickey that used to be here, especially with all these people. Unfortunately, the chests that are here are not the ones that used to be here. And so unfortunately, the hidden Mickey is no longer to be found, and I asked a cast member and she didn't know either. Across from Pirates is Tortuga Tavern, and there's actually an inside room here. There's a display in the window, and there are 3 candles that form a hidden Mickey. Heading from Adventureland into Frontierland, just a little info on my time as a cast member. I'm going to be approaching where the parade comes in and out, and I have spent many a time stepping off onto this section right here. So many memories from either the hoedown show they used to do or the day and night parades, which, by the way, I think we can all agree that the night parades need to return. That's something that I know I dearly miss. So over here to the left, you can see the gates here. And you can't see it, but there's something called the sight line. The sight line is where you can't see the performers coming out. And as soon as you step over that sight line, you have to be performing because then you're going to be seen. I see some performances going on down right here right now. Maybe the new hoedown show? Let's go take a look. Similar to the spot in Frontierland, this is where the parade would end. So once it comes through here, they'll exit through these gates that will open, and there's a sight line that they cross, and they can't stop performing until they cross that. This is actually a perfect spot to sit too for the parade, because you're gonna get the characters coming at you, and they're the last things you're gonna see on the right side. There's nobody on the left side that they can look at. So sitting right here in front of the barber shop is a great spot to watch the parade.
Well done, Miss
It was so fun to see that. Cool characters, but you guys, my hoedown was better. We came in dancing, we left dancing. So at some point I'm hoping to upload some of the footage from when I used to perform here on my channel, but yeah, I know I'm a little biased. So Main Street and Adventureland was a bust in my opinion, and I'm sure there are some there. You let me know in the comments what I've missed. But I know for sure there's some fun finds near the Tangled bathroom area and into Fantasyland, so let's go check those out. Hands down, one of the most beautiful bathroom areas anywhere. And that's kind of sad to say, because I feel like Tangled deserves more than a bathroom area. It is especially beautiful at night, but here, there's not just Hidden Mickey, there's other hidden things. In this section where you can sit and rest and also charge your devices, there are stumps that have plugs that you can do that. Pascal has a bunch of friends that are hiding. There are said to be 10 of them, and I have only found 9. I'll show you where a few of them are because I don't want to show them all, so you can hunt for them as well. But if you find all 10, let me know in the comments. So just to give you a couple here from the sign itself, if you look at the window, underneath the flower box, there's one there. And then if you go directly down to the bridge, nestled in the rocks, is another. As you're leaving the Tangled bathroom area, heading to the Haunted Mansion, there are a couple of others just as you're leaving. So let me show you where those two are. Okay, so on the back of the blue house, the Haunted Mansion shop, right on the top there, you see them? They're chameleons after all, so they blend in pretty well. And then on the tree next to that house, this one also blends in amazingly well. Right there. Let's see if I can get a better shot with the light. There we go. You see it? Okay, so I've shown you 4. There should be 6 more. I cannot find the 10th one, and I really want to know where it's at. But let me show you where the Hidden Mickey is. I'm gonna head back in to the Tangled area. There are some wanted signs. And to the left of the women's entrance, so between the men and the women's entrance, we've got this poster here and his lips.
So there's some outside of Tron's restrooms.
Okay, last one just because, you know, it's fun. And so now I'll have shown you half of them. Up in the flower box, you can see him peeking out. All right, let's head over this way into the sea of strollers. It is a bummer, again, it's such a beautiful area that this is kind of what this area has led to, that it's stroller parking and whatnot for the area rides. But yeah, I wish there was much more of a Tangled themed area, including rides and restaurants. On a normal day, I would ride this and point out some Hidden Mickeys and other fun things in each room, but when it's extending outside, I just can't do it. Again, when a Small World's this long, you know it's a busy day. Across from Small Worlds is Peter Pan's Flight, one of the most popular rides in the park. Definitely one you want to use your lightning lane on if you purchase Genie Plus, and really goes quickly in terms of booking it, so you want to get that booked as soon as you can. But we've got a Hidden Mickey up here, right where Peter Pan is, in the clouds, the top of his ears. The Pinocchio Village House restaurant is a place to eat, but also a little bit of an attraction. Because if you're lucky enough to get a seat next to these windows, you can watch everybody in the Small World going by in their boats. So that's kind of fun. Those seats usually go the quickest, and you can have little signs that you show to the people riding the boats below, but that's really fun. All right, there is supposed to be a Hidden Mickey on the way out from here to the bathroom. So let's see what we can find. So there's a mural, and right above the word dreams is a very, very tiny Hidden Mickey. Pinocchio house. And then you can exit here to head to the bathrooms. Heading into the new Fantasyland, we're actually going to head to the Little Mermaid ride. Straight ahead is Seven Dwarfs and Pooh, and I for sure want to hit Pooh because there's some fun things outside of the ride that I can show you. We're going to head this way, past Enchanted Tales by Belle, but actually there might be one by Gaston, so let's see if we can find one there. Before we see the Hidden Mickey, if you love a good cinnamon roll, this is a fantastic place to go, especially in the morning if you come in, ride a ride, and then come get some breakfast here. But this awesome fountain of Gaston is here, and from the back side, if you look below his left leg, he touches the rock right there. I'm gonna move away from that because I want to have one now. It smells so good. Okay, there's some really cool ones here at Journey of the Little Mermaid, so let's go take a look. So to the right of the standby queue, you have this beautiful entrance with the ship and Ariel on the front of it with a sign. And for me, this is another subjective one, right? There are circles everywhere, but this one is supposed to be a hidden Mickey right here. Let me know. Do you think that is? Or is it just a bunch of circles? Because honestly, so could that one. I don't know. Maybe I've become a cynic. But there is one that is legit and amazing, and you have to look at it at the right angle.
Yeah.
So let's take a look to see if you can find the Steamboat Willie. So this is actually located at the exit. So if you're not riding it, just be aware of people coming out and try not to get into their way. But if you're coming out of the ride, it's going to be to your right. Now, it doesn't look like it right here, but I'll point out some couple things for you. We've got some people to my left who are also looking at it as well. But we've got a shoe right here, a button here, another button here, the hat way in the back, and then the steering wheel over here. So I'm going to shift to my left in just a second and try to get these lined up for you. Now, can you see the nose a little bit? Let's zoom in. See the nose, this hat, and his arm on the steering wheel. And now his pants are lined up, and you've got the back foot and the front foot. So it's a little distorted, but you can kind of make him out. I love this one. So what used to be here before they created this part of Magic Kingdom is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And so in the line, there's actually a Nautilus engraved in the rocks. And so next time I go in, maybe I'll show it to you. But also over in the Pooh's Big Adventure, in the big tree, is another one. So I can go in that because that's not in the ride, so I'll show that one to you. And another special one that only happens once a year, here on November 18, is Mickey's birthday. And when if it's sunny, we'll shine through these rocks and make it bright on the wall in the shape of Mickey. So I've yet to see that one. That's on my bucket list experience. Lots of people know about that to the point where they'll all gather in the queue there and sing happy birthday to Mickey. There are a few in the Storybook Circus as well, but I will save that for another video. Let's continue on to Pooh and check out what we can find inside of his tree. In the queue of the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, there's a lot of hidden things as well. And some fun elements as you go to the area where there's a bunch of gems that you can spin. If you get all of the gems spinning together, so it's kind of a group effort, Snow White and all the doors will appear on the ceiling dancing. So if you only do a couple, only a few things will happen, so they all have to spin together. Here it is. I love this area so much. So kids can go inside here as well. That's a smaller door. I'm not going to fit in that one. We've got a larger door over here that we can enter. And above the small door, you can see there's a few stones that make up a hidden Mickey, but of the larger door, we should have a Nautilus. So let's take a look. Right above the large door frame is the Nautilus. Let's make our way towards Tomorrowland as we wrap up the search for today. There are a whole lot more I could do. Unfortunately, there were a whole lot that were no longer there, which is the case whenever something changes or gets updated. But I know there's another at least video's worth of hidden Mickeys to find, especially over in the Storybook area. So let's head on over to Tomorrowland. Well, for today, Tomorrowland is also a bust because a lot of this pavement work has been redone and there should be a hidden Mickey near this platform between that and Cool Ship. But it's new, so I'm guessing it's gone. Same with the Merchant of Venus. There used to be a mural on there as well as Star Traders, and those have also been removed. So, note to self, I'm gonna have to update my list in terms of what's current. This isn't a hidden Mickey, but it's the closest one I can find here. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad of a day. I'm actually, let's end the day with some things I know for sure are still there. And so we're gonna head to Carousel of Progress. Plus, I just need to get off my feet. I read there was supposed to be one on a people mover, but it looks like that is currently down. So yeah, let's end with Carousel of Progress.
We're planning for every area of the General Electric Pavilion. So, see you at the fair, and remember, there's a great big beautiful tomorrow.
Hello, I'm Rex South. I had the honor of performing in that original show.
To Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was baseball until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try. Then, whoa.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter. John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 3. Big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. That's a dream, and that's the start. We follow the dream.
much for joining me today. Even though it wasn't 100% successful, it was still fun. I think the fun is in the journey and exploring. So let me know in the comments if you have some favorites that I did not uncover today, because I look forward to doing another video here, because I know there's a lot more that I didn't find. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and join me on the next one.